What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do 5 things I like and dislike about my bagged S550. So the first thing I dislike about my Mustang is this little cubby area, because the dirt and the water just kind of sits here after you wash it, and when it rains and you just get all these water spots. Maybe because I don't know how to keep my car clean, but yeah, that's one thing I dislike about the Mustang. Yeah, now let's do one thing I like. So I love the front end, bro. The headlights, it looks so mean. Preferably I did like the 15 to 17 because it had even like a more aggressive look, but I really like this front end too. Look how mean that looks. Sheesh. Another thing I dislike is the cup holders, bro. It's just so bad, the positioning, because you have your arm right here. Hold on, let me switch. Okay, so you have your hand or your wrist or arm or whatever. You have it right here. So if you have drinks in the car, like, you gotta end up like reserving your own space on the left side like this. So that's another thing I don't like, because I know in my E92 they had it right here, one right here and another one right there, and it was just out of place and like not in the way for anything. So that's a big plus on the BMW, and that's what I miss about it for sure. Another thing I don't like about the Mustang, since we're in here, is maybe I can't park, or I don't know how to drive or whatever, but when I try to reverse park and use this mirror, every time I'm in the lines and I park, or like I stop, I'm always crooked. When I get out, I'm always crooked. I don't understand. But when I use this side, I noticed lately, like just recently, after this whole time having this car, I park, it'll be straight when I'm in the line. So another thing I don't like. All right, since we're on the interior again, I don't like the back seats. There's no room. So I have my seat in the front set to what I would drive at. I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'10", 5'11", 5'11", 5'11", 5'11", and let's say I was driving and then another 5, 10, 11 persons in back. I got no room. I'm banging my head on the glass up here. Check it. Let me turn you around. This is my knees. No room. Like, I understand for like somebody smaller, like Rihanna or Little Man in the back, but this is not it. It's not comfortable back here. And the sun kind of just beams on my neck, but that's probably because I have no tint. You know, fishbone. Personal problem. All right, let's go back to the outside. Okay, another thing I love or like about my Mustang is it revs super high, bro. I think it revs to 76, 78, but I be banging it. I be banging that gears slowly but surely. So I think that's maybe like 75, 76. But I hit it all the way. I don't bang the limiter, but I kind of like, you know how you just have a feel for the engine? Yeah. So that's another thing I like, is it revs so high, bro. Like my M3 revved at 86, and for some reason the high revving cars it's so fun. Okay, so another thing I don't like is the gearing on this car. For whatever reason, when you compare this to a 10-speed, I know it's not fair to compare it to a 10-speed, 6 and 10. I know. But I feel like whenever I'm in third, like going from second to third, if you're racing somebody or whatever, doing a pull, third just feels way too long. But it could be because this car like only makes what, 480 to the wheel. But I don't know, I just feel like it's too long for the gearing. Like if you were to race, I feel like you kind of lose more than win from hitting this third gear because it's so long. But like I said, it is a 6-speed, and you can't. It's hard to compare it to a 10 when they just stay in their power band the entire time. But that is another thing I do not like about the Mustang. Okay, so back on the likes. This car sounds so good. X-pipe, H-pipe, whatever you got, it sounds good. I guess it kind of adds to the high revving, but it just sounds so good. Like, I have more I don't really have a bunch of likes and dislikes. It was actually kind of hard to pick 5 of each, so I'm kind of just ranting at this point. But it sounds so good. I'll put a exhaust clip here. Little exhaust clips, just minor driving, long tube headers and no cats, and Corsa Extreme exhaust. It's really raspy, but I kind of wish I had the cats. You know, I'm getting old now. Another thing I like about the Mustang, I lost track already. I hope I have 5 of each. If not, you guys can clown me. But another thing I like about the Mustang is I personally feel like it's easy to make power. Like there's some cars that is it's a lot harder for whatever reason. Like you gotta dump more money into it. But I feel like you make good power with the S550, the Gen 3 Coyotes. I feel like it's pretty easy. I mean, I'm not fast or anything, but I feel like the platform itself is very good on making power with a good like a decent amount of money without breaking the bank. Another thing I love about my Mustang is it's bagged on air. I love bag Mustangs. Like I know they're race cars, but they look so good bagged. They're stand stout in general. Like sheesh, come on, bro. It looks too good. Well, that is 5 things that I like and I hate about my S550 Mustang. I hope I have 5, bro. I hope I have 5 of each. But yeah, other than that, it's a good car. I haven't had any problems. I mean, it's on the newer side with 20,000 miles. 2019. So yeah, not really much problems other than the trans braking, bro. But that's MT82 problems, bro. Oh. So I got the built Ben Calimer trans on here, stage 2, and it's holding up good. What do you guys think? Would you guys get a S550? Do you have one? What do you not like that I didn't mention, or what do you like that I didn't mention? Put it in the comments. Shoot.